You can't figure out how your building layout makes accurate result. You feel like there's some error in your lot technical description given by your surveyor. And closing a lot is not happening at all. Finding your surveyor for the second time might give you some hassle. Look no farther because this Excel program can give you a result in such a short possible amount of time by checking your own lot data and make your own accurate coordinates to be input into your AutoCAD. By using this program, you can also avoid land dispute that can cause you money and trouble. And lastly, to avoid improperly laid building which might cause possible delay in your project. Now, let us proceed with the program. This is the main graphical user interface of your Excel program, where you can see an input area, the computed area, the difference between areas calculated, field area where you can input bearing and distances. Here at the right part is the computed coordinates. Let's go to the next sheet. Here you can see the blank area where the platted lot is to be generated. And the last sheet is the generated coordinates to be used into your AutoCAD for your layout. Let's start by filling the input bearing and distances of your lines from your lot technical description. Here you can find DLLM1 or benchmark 1, bearing and distances. Line 1 to line 2 3 up to line 21 to 1. And lastly, the total given area. Copy this and paste to the input area. Next, copy the bearing of your type point, benchmark, and the distance. Once you type these values, the Excel automatically computes, as you can see along the right part, generates coordinate. Type the next bearing and distances of line 1, 2. Line 2, 3. Line 3, 4, and so on until the line 21 to 1 is completed. And we're done with the inputs. You can now see and check all your inputs if there's something you might place incorrectly. If checking is completed, you can now view all the generated outputs. These are the computed latitude and departure. Over here it is assumed coordinates of our benchmark, which is 20,000 meter or 20 kilometers. Below, these are the computed coordinates. And beside this is the new calculated bearing and distance that might give different values from the original inputs. Sample of this is the blue one on our left part, which shows us that this bearing has some errors. And yes, there's a difference of 1 minute. And the following blue text or such bearings need for error correction to match this output as nearly as possible to the original. To correct all of this, go over here at the correction latitude and departure blank columns. You have to make an adjustment by just filling values like positive 0.001 or negative 0.001 to compensate for this total correction. Here at the upper left part, which shows total correction of negative 0.01 for latitude and negative 0.03 for departure. This is to close the line. Let's take an example by correcting line 3-4. Type negative 0.001 and yes, it is easily matched perfectly. And try filling up other blank cells until it matches all the values and errors are at almost 0. Please note that you just need to correct to at least 3 decimals because we're in meters. Below, you can see also the computed area in square meter. The second sheet is the platted lot based on the computations from point 1 to point 21 closing at corner 1. Here is our benchmark or type point, which our first corner lot are being connected. And yes, the last one is our coordinates result that we want to use to make building layout in AutoCAD. Copy these coordinates to paste this later in AutoCAD. This is the best part where we can now begin incorporating new coordinates from our Excel to AutoCAD. By the way, if you like this design construction tools and tutorials, just click like and subscribe to get more updates. Go to your desktop, open your AutoCAD, go over to the AutoCAD logo, find the drawing utilities, and click this drawing units. Change this from inches to meters. Make the precision to at least 3 decimals and press OK. Paste the previous copied coordinates to the command bar in AutoCAD and press enter. Now, double-clicking or zooming in or out to extend the view where input points are perfectly fit on the screen because it is too small. Next, type LA and make new layer by right-clicking of the existing layers. Rename as points, pick any color and OK. Select all the points and apply the layer. Next, add layer for lines. Choose color and press OK. Change the current layer by clicking the layer for lines, type PL, then enter, and connects all the points according to the line sequence from our Excel. For the last points, to easily close the lat, just type C and hit spacebar. The points are too small. Don't worry, just type DDP type, hit spacebar, find X sign, set size in absolute value, and type 10, enter, and well, it's too much. Type again DDP type, let's say 2 units, and that is awesome. Type C, enter to make a circle. By right clicking to this point and choose properties, the window properties are showing on the left part, and inside this box under geometry, we can see position X and Y respectively. Double click and copy this. On the toolbar, find annotation, click on leader object, select again the point, type E and paste the coordinates. Select for the third time and copy the position Y, double clicking the leader to show the text input, type N and paste. Now, we need to scale this. Right click, properties, find arrowhead size from 0.18 to 2, and below, find text, height, then type 3, change the arrowhead, type 3, and your first coordinates is now ready. You can check this from Excel to see what point is this. And that is point 1. Type empty, enter, type 1, your size, change the height to 3 at the annotation. Next, copy this format to another point, right click on that point, properties, copy the position X, replace the existing value by pasting, click again, go over here and copy the position Y and paste here. Check points to rename this, and that is 2. We are now ready for the last step. Let's say we have to make building which already has a drawing and are planned to place near to the corner 1, and the sides of the building are parallel to both lines intersecting in that corner. Type rect, enter, make a new layer, rename, select color, apply the layer to the box, type offset, let's say 2 meters setback from the property line, trim the other sides, put some label, type empty, enter, type property line, select outside, change the height to 3, change the color of property line, duplicate the name, rotate in the line. Now let us draw lines connecting both opposite corners. Make 2 rectangles, change the color to red, type LA to make layer for building, apply the layer, name it building A, and at the bottom, name it building B. This corner point we circle, let's say it is the corner point 1 of the lot. And name this a site development plan reflecting building and the property line. Select all of this, right click and select group so that we can move this as one object. Select again, go to the status bar, select object snap arrow, make sure that node is selected, otherwise selecting points won't work properly. See, snapping node is active. Select again, type M to move, position the cursor at the corner point, select, then move this all to the left with the correct coordinates. Rotate this by typing arrow, select corner 1, type R, and select first and second point to align. Perfect. Finally, we can now start getting coordinates for your building layout. To do this, type PO, enter, select the coordinates of your buildings, copy the letter format, paste the corners, right-click the point, select properties, copy position X, escape, double-click on text, paste the position X, and select copy position Y, escape, double-click on text, paste the position Y, right-click the point, select properties, copy position X, escape, double-click on text, paste the position X, and select copy position Y, escape, double-click on text, paste the position Y. Repeat the steps for the other points. Once completed, you are now ready for your actual layout. Finally, doubts and hesitation and worries are all gone. But remember, this is only the beginning of your control. You need to have calibrated instruments to aid this as per actual condition. And that will be tackled probably in our next lessons. Don't forget to subscribe and like for us to guide you. As always, be productive.